Fade in. Hello, I'm Michelle.
And I'm Natalie the Red.
And we are at Force of Light Entertainment. Well, we wanted to discuss the new Gina Carano news related to Star Wars because it was just revealed, I think kind of late last night, possibly, but this morning at least, we all knew that Disney has proposed. They've put Gina Carano up for Best Supporting Actress for her role as Cara Dune in The Mandalorian, basically up for consideration for an Emmy. So, what does this mean? Is this more evidence as people and all these rumors begin to discuss the idea? There's some rumors that are like it's imminent, her return.
Lots of speculation.
There is. There's a lot of speculation, a lot of things kind of going her way. I know her episode with Bear Grylls. It is on actually tonight as of this recording. I believe 9 Eastern Standard Time, I believe, on. So there's multiple things that have kind of been moving in her favor.
Right.
And this seems to be yet another one with them putting her up for her, again, for their consideration for an Emmy. So we're going to discuss what this means and what this means as far as, is Gina coming back? Is this another breadcrumb? Is this a sign that she's possibly coming back? We'll kind of discuss that. And first I kind of talk about what I think this means as far as them putting her up for the consideration for the Emmy to consider to put her in the running for the Emmy for Best Supporting Actress for The Mandalorian. So I think there's different ways we could look at this. We could look at this as yet another breadcrumb of they're beginning to soften on their very harsh position that they took about Gina Carano several months ago. You can view it that way, possibly. You also can view it as Disney just wants to win all the Emmys they can, and she happened to be the best supporting the female supporting actress in the show. So they're like, well, what the heck? We'll just throw her up there.
Yeah, it is.
That's a way to look at it.
I wasn't expecting it.
I wasn't expecting it either. But it also can kind of be another. Maybe it's a mixture of those. But it's kind of like, too, it almost feels like at times they're just trying to appease fans like us that are really upset without actually making things right.
Right.
And that's kind of what it feels like to me. But I think it's probably A and B of what I said. Maybe a slight softening on their part and just trying to appease us fans and make us feel a little better about it, even though they've not actually apologized for what they did. Disney, it's Lucasfilm, it's never too late just to say that you further looked into it and you made a mistake. It's never too late to say you're sorry, guys.
I feel like there's a Justin Bieber song in there.
There is a quite literally, there's a Justin Bieber song in there. But I really do. So I think this, my way I take this, Natalie, you can say what you think. I think they're just trying to kind of throw out a carrot to the fans, but they could possibly be softening to Gina. But then also they just want to win the Emmy.
Yeah, I mean, I would be doubtful about her, going back or them asking her back.
Or apologizing.
Right, apologizing.
So do you think this is just them just trying to make us feel better, the fans that are upset?
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, I don't really know why else you would kind of want to nominate someone if you can't stand them.
Well, and that's what could it be? Are they softening? That's what we're saying.
Hollywood is political.
Hollywood is very political. And guys, just humorous for a minute. Would it not be so much fun if it comes down, if it comes to the Emmys, say she gets it? Like, can you imagine? Gina's there with all these.
Yes, we were thinking about that before we started filming, but just how awkward that would be all the way around.
Yeah.
Like she's there with the Disney team, like at the awards ceremony.
Lucasfilm team,
and then all these other Hollywood people that, most of the time do not agree with her, or the ones that do would never say they do. Or
so, I mean, that's another thing. Guys, put in the comments, do you think if Gina gets the if she gets the nomination, do we think she'll show up? Because that would just, It'd be really awkward.
That's kind of like the phrase, it's a tough crowd. That would be literally, in that case, would be a very tough crowd.
That is a very tough crowd. But now let's address what I really think. And do I think this is another sign of Gina coming back? Is it imminent? Is she coming back? As all these rumors begin to build and all this speculation and excitement that Gina is coming back. I mean, a couple weeks ago, we even did a video just asking the question, could she come back? Could they soften? Well, I was watching our good friend, our buddy, Drunk 3PO. He had a live stream this past Saturday. And of course, Drunk was lucky enough to get a dinner with Gina. So he was saying on his live stream that these rumors are not true, that it is not imminent, that they're not basically in discussing if she's coming back, but that Gina is right now working on her movie with the Daily Wire.
Right.
So that kind of, to me, I'm going to go more with him because I feel like he kind of had a direct connection to that source.
An inside scoop.
Yeah. So it doesn't seem that any of these, and I know we're all like, don't kill the messenger on this one. Yeah. Well, actually that would be him. So, but yeah, sorry. But, I know we're kind of giving bad news in that because I would be so excited too. But we kind of even said in our other video, I really would be shocked if they even offer for her to come back and if she would even be willing to go back anytime really soon. Yeah. Because I mean, the way they did her was just so dirty that it really would. I think you've said this before. It'd kind of be like going back to an abusive relationship.
Yeah, it's true.
Even though we know she has a good relationship with Jon Favreau and some of the actors and stuff and the crew, there's still another segment at Lucasfilm that's just, it's not good.
Toxic, some would say.
Guys, we know what segment that is. So yeah, I think that the odds of Gina now, just because she's working on the Daily Wire, and we guys as Gina fans, we should support her in this.
Absolutely.
Like, sign up for the Daily Wire and let's watch it and let's support someone like Gina, because if we want all this woke nonsense to get out of our movies, guess what? Hollywood needs some competition.
Yes.
Like,
absolutely.
That's what helps the marketplace. So we need Gina's movie, other people like Gina, maybe to do something similar that's kind of outside of Hollywood a little bit. So I'm really glad that she's working on that and that's going well. But here's what I was going to say. I'm a person who says never say never. I say that in my own life. So to that thing of could Gina ever return to her role as Cara Dune? Never say never.
Yeah, I mean, you never know.
You never know. Down the road when
2 years from now, or I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, even a little bit down the road when someone with the initials KK may or may not be there anymore. Maybe Lucasfilm gets a little overhaul and gets cleaned out a little bit with some new people. Maybe she could return as Cara Dune in The Mandalorian season 3 or maybe season 4. I mean, we don't know. Again, never say never, but it doesn't seem that this Emmy nomination or them Disney giving back her episode that's coming out tonight with Bear Grylls. It doesn't seem like any of that necessarily means she's coming back soon.
Yeah,
because she's doing her own thing and that's awesome. We're excited for that. We need more of that.
Yeah.
And I know it's disappointing as Star Wars fans, but I mean, it's disappointing. What's disappointing as a Star Wars fan is that we're ever in this place to begin with.
Right.
Because that's the truth. She never should have happened. And we as Gina Carano fans and Star Wars fans, I would only want her to go back. And I believe she's this personality if it was a good situation for her.
I mean, they really burned a bridge.
They burned the bridge, not her. They burned that bridge, and they need to be the one that kind of builds it back a little bit. So we'll see. Again, never say never, but it doesn't seem that all these rumors about this imminent return seem to be true. And this Emmy thing, I don't really know. I think the options we gave, one of those three probably is, or maybe two of those three is kind of what the case is, but I don't think it means anything as far as her coming back anytime in the near future, at least.
And as always, let us know what you think in the comments.
Yeah, let us know what you guys think. What do you think? Were you shocked when you saw that they are putting her up for this Emmy? Are
I
you
was a little bit.
Are you like us? Would it not just be so humorous? And I don't mean that for her. I just mean the situation. If she gets it, like, does she go? Because that would just be so awkward. Just so awkward. I don't know if I could go if I was her.
Yeah, I was gonna say that takes guts.
Our
big
mom
time.
would want us to go just to prove a point. But
That's true.
that's the way we were raised. But I also understand not wanting to go, even if she does get that and guess what? She was great in that role. So I'd be happy for her to get that nomination.
Of course.
But yeah, let us know below what you guys think. But that's kind of it for today's episode. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, remember to be a force of light. All right, bye guys.